Afternoon, guys. My name is Ledwaba. I'm an OHS lecturer. And today on the board here, I have compiled another set of notes, guys, which are very important. These are some of the notes which you guys are going to find during your exams. The first question it says, describe how health and safety duties of workers can be listed. How health and safety of workers can be listed. It can be listed as follows. Firstly, you have the right to be informed. For you to actually be safe inside a workplace and be able to keep yourself in a healthy order, you have to be informed on the particular ways on how to do your job in the workplace. And then here they say the right to participate in inspections. When people participate in inspections, they are mostly shown how to evaluate a whole place or how to eradicate hazards in a workplace. So when we inspect, we evaluate and then eradicate anything which can cause harm to workers or employees, everyone in a workplace. So inspections, very important. The third one, the right not to be victimized. This one is also very important. You have the right not to be victimized. You can't be undertaking a job which you are not supposed to do. You're only allowed to do the job which you have been appointed for. So whenever they tell you to do anything that you have not been appointed for, that means you are being victimized. You are doing something that you are not supposed to be doing in the workplace. And if need be, you get hurt or maybe you fall ill from whatever you've been doing, then you might not be compensated because you are doing something which you are not supposed to be doing in the workplace. So always know your job specification so that you must not be victimized. The right to appeal. The right to appeal, if you feel you've been wronged in a workplace, there are people who work with this kind of stuff, appeals. They are the labor, people from the labor department. You go there, you written your things down, and then you tell them how you feel. You want to appeal to something that has happened in a workplace. Those are the people that you have to talk to. Labor people work with appeals and whatnot. So if you feel you need to appeal, go to people of the labor department. And then second question says, define the following. The following PPE. PPE is personal protective equipment. It's equipment that you have to be given before you enter a workplace. And you get them free of charge, and it's your responsibility to keep them in a nice working order so that they don't tear and whatnot. Because faulty personal protective equipment can lead to injuries in some cases in a workplace. And then B, we have SHE. SHE stands for Health and Safety Environment. And then we have number 3, says describe the health and safety in the workplace. Health and safety in the workplace, the worker may request the employer to inform him or her about the health and safety hazards in the workplace. Yes, that's your duty as an employer. You must ask that's your duty as an employee to ask your employer about the health and safety hazards which are available in the workplace. And then they say the precautionary measures which must be taken. Yes, it's also your duty to ask your employer which precautionary measures have to be taken in the workplace and which precautionary measures need to be taken undertaking which job. So it's very, very much important to know the precautionary measures that you have to take before doing anything. And then, least but not least, they say the procedure that must be followed if a worker is exposed to substances hazardous to health. The procedure which must be followed if a worker is exposed to substances or hazardous to health, that means we come back to personal protective equipment. You might be working in a place where there's dust, and when working in a place where there's lots of dust, you can request your employer to give you a dust mask. And if you are working with maybe another example, what can I make an example of? Welding. If you are working with welding, you have the right to request your employer to give you safety goggles to protect your eyes. If you are working with bricks, you have a right to request your employer to give you safety gloves. And that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Until we meet again.